This is the Business Leadership Series Minute with your host and best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck, Derek Champagne.
So if somebody has been thinking about doing that or know they need to make a change, is there any checklist they need to think through? What advice do you have for somebody that has that itch or who knows that a change needs to happen?
I think if you're freelancing already and you're doing it from home, it's pretty easy, but I understand why it can be a bit daunting. So I'd suggest try it for a few weeks, try it for a month, rent an Airbnb in a different country and just see how you get on. Do little stints until you're confident that you can continue to freelance and run your business from anywhere. If you're in a job, I know that in Tim Ferriss's book, he recommends, asking your employer if you can start working remotely and see how that goes. If you want to quit your job and start something else and start running your own business, I think it is a good idea to try to start up your business on the side while you're in your existing job. Try and earn a bit of money on the side just to give you some confidence to know that you can do it once you leave.
So you're calling from London now, but I think before the interview started, you mentioned that you've been on the road for how long now?
For 4 years. 4 years exactly.
Now that sounds exciting, and so maybe you can tell us a little bit about the exciting things about that, and then maybe share about the challenges that come along with that too.
Yeah, it's a pretty exciting life. I think I'll start with the difficulties. I guess for a little while it was a bit more of a struggle to figure out how to communicate with clients because we run a copywriting business. So it was to make sure that they didn't feel like we were neglecting them while we were, going off on these traveling jaunts around the world, and making sure that we never used our travel as an excuse. And also it was quite difficult in the first place to find clients who didn't mind the fact that we could never meet them face to face. But we got over those and we now have some amazing clients who don't care at all. In terms of the fun stuff, traveling and seeing new cities and living like a local is pretty incredible. I think it's a bit of a cliche that, it makes you more creative and gives you new outlooks on life, but I do think all of that stuff is true. For us though, I think that the biggest benefit of this lifestyle is just the freedom, just to know that we're completely self-reliant. We find our own work. Everything that we could possibly need in the world is in backpacks on our backs. That's it.
Wow.
We don't need anything else. And I think that it's kind of that freedom is the biggest draw for us.
Wow, that's exciting. That's incredible.
To hear full episodes of the Business Leadership Series, visit blsnow.net.